This video will cover the basics of Dracaena care, including its history, different species, optimal growing conditions, common problems, and propagation methods. By the end, you will have a comprehensive understanding of how to keep your Dracaena healthy and thriving. Dracaena, often referred to as dragon tree, is a popular and versatile houseplant known for its attractive foliage and ease of care. Introduction to Dracaena. History and origin. Dracaena is a genus of about 120 species of trees and succulent shrubs. The name Dracaena comes from the Greek word Dracaena, meaning female dragon, due to the red gum-like resin produced by some species, which is likened to dragon's blood. These plants are native to tropical Africa, Asia, and Central America. Over time, they have become popular ornamental plants worldwide, appreciated for their striking appearance and adaptability to indoor environments. Popular species. Some of the most common Dracaena species found in homes and offices include 1. Dracaena marginata. Also known as the Madagascar dragon tree, this species features slender, arching leaves with red edges. 2. Dracaena fragrans. Often referred to as the corn plant, it has broad, green leaves and a tree-like growth habit. 3. Dracaena reflexa. Known as the Song of India, it has variegated leaves with cream-colored margins. 4. Dracaena sanderiana. Commonly called lucky bamboo, despite not being a true bamboo, it is often used in feng shui practices. 5. Dracaena daramensis. Includes popular cultivars like Warnetsky and Janet Craig, known for their upright growth and dark green leaves. Optimal growing conditions. Light. Dracaenas are adaptable to a range of light conditions, but thrive best in bright, indirect light. Here's a detailed look at their light requirements. Bright, indirect light. Most Dracaena species prefer bright, filtered light, which mimics the dappled sunlight of their natural habitats. Place them near a window with sheer curtains or in a spot that receives indirect sunlight for most of the day. Low light. While Dracaenas can tolerate lower light levels, their growth may slow down and leaf color might fade. In low light conditions, species like Dracaena fragrans and Dracaena daramensis perform better. Direct sunlight. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight as it can scorch the leaves, causing brown tips and edges. Watering. Proper watering is crucial for Dracaena care. Overwatering is a common issue that can lead to root rot. Here's how to manage it effectively. Frequency. Water your Dracaena when the top inch of the soil feels dry to the touch. This typically means watering every 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the humidity and temperature of your home. Method. Water thoroughly until it drains out of the bottom of the pot. Ensure the pot has drainage holes to prevent waterlogging. Seasonal adjustments. During the growing season, spring and summer, Dracaenas may require more frequent watering. In the dormant period, fall and winter, reduce the frequency. Humidity. Dracaenas are tropical plants that prefer higher humidity levels, but they can adapt to typical indoor conditions. Here's how to manage humidity. Optimal humidity. Aim for humidity levels between 40 to 60%. This range is comfortable for both Dracaenas and humans. Increasing humidity. If your home has low humidity, especially during winter, use a humidifier or place a tray of water with pebbles near the plant. Regular misting can also help maintain humidity around the plant. Temperature. Dracaenas prefer warm temperatures and can suffer if exposed to extreme cold or sudden temperature changes. Ideal temperature ranges are: optimal range. Keep your Dracaena in an environment with temperatures between 65, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 820 for degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature. Avoid temperatures below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius, as prolonged exposure can cause damage to the leaves and roots. Temperature stability. Ensure the plant is not placed near drafty windows, doors, or heating and cooling vents, as sudden temperature changes can stress the plant. Soil and potting. Choosing the right soil and pot is essential for the health of your Dracaena. Soil. Use a well-draining potting mix. A standard houseplant mix with added perlite or sand works well. The soil should retain moisture but not become waterlogged. Pot. Select a pot with drainage holes to prevent water from accumulating at the bottom. Repot your Dracaena every 2 to 3 years or when it becomes root-bound. Choose a pot that is one size larger than the current one. Fertilizing. Regular feeding will keep your Dracaena healthy and encourage growth. Frequency. Fertilize every 4 to 6 weeks during the growing season, spring and summer. Reduce or stop fertilizing in the fall and winter when the plant's growth slows down. Type of fertilizer. Use a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer diluted to half strength. Avoid over-fertilizing, as this can lead to salt buildup in the soil, which may harm the roots. Common problems and solutions. Despite being relatively low maintenance, Dracaenas can encounter a few common problems. Here's how to identify and address them. Yellowing leaves. Yellowing leaves can be a sign of various issues. Overwatering. Check the soil moisture. If it's consistently wet, reduce watering and ensure proper drainage. Underwatering. If the soil is too dry, water your plant thoroughly. Nutrient deficiency. Feed the plant with a balanced fertilizer to address potential nutrient deficiencies. Brown tips. Brown tips on the leaves are often caused by low humidity. Increase humidity by misting or using a humidifier. Fluoride in water. Use distilled or filtered water, as Dracaenas are sensitive to fluoride often found in tap water. Over-fertilization. Flush the soil with water to remove excess salts and reduce fertilizing frequency. Leaf drop. Leaf drop can be due to sudden temperature changes. Ensure the plant is not exposed to drafts or sudden temperature fluctuations. Underwatering. Consistent underwatering can cause leaves to drop. Adjust your watering schedule. Pests. Dracaenas are relatively resistant to pests, but they can occasionally suffer from infestations. Spider mites. Look for tiny webs and yellowing leaves. Increase humidity and use insecticidal soap or neem oil to treat infestations. Mealybugs. These appear as white, cottony masses on the plant. Remove them manually with a cotton swab dipped in alcohol and treat with insecticidal soap. Scale insects. These pests appear as small, brown, shell-like bumps on the stems and leaves. Remove them with a soft brush and treat with horticultural oil. Propagation methods. Propagating Dracaenas is a rewarding way to expand your collection or share plants with friends. Here are the most common methods. Stem cuttings. One of the easiest ways to propagate Dracaenas is through stem cuttings. 1. Select a healthy stem. Choose a healthy stem with at least a few leaves. Cut a 4 to 6 inch section just below a leaf node using a clean, sharp knife. 2. Prepare the cutting. Remove the lower leaves, leaving 2 to 3 at the top. 3. Rooting in water. Place the cutting in a glass of water, ensuring the node is submerged. Change the water every few days. Roots should develop in a few weeks. 4. Rooting in soil. Alternatively, plant the cutting in a pot with moist, well-draining soil. Keep the soil consistently moist and provide indirect light. Air layering. Air layering is another effective propagation method for larger Dracaena plants. 1. Select a healthy stem. Choose a healthy, mature stem. 2. Make an incision. Make a small, upward slanting cut about 1/3 through the stem, just below a leaf node. 3. Apply rooting hormone. Apply rooting hormone to the cut to encourage root development. 4. Wrap with moss. Wrap moist sphagnum moss around the cut area and cover it with plastic wrap. Secure with twist ties or string. 5. Wait for roots. Keep the moss moist and wait for roots to develop, which can take a few weeks to a few months. 6. Pot the new plant. Once roots have developed, cut below the rooted section and plant it in a pot with well-draining soil. Dracaenas are wonderful additions to any indoor plant collection due to their striking appearance and relatively low maintenance requirements. By providing the right light, water, humidity, and temperature conditions, you can ensure your Dracaena thrives. Regular monitoring for common problems and proper propagation techniques will help you maintain a healthy, vibrant plant for years to come. Whether you're a novice or an experienced plant enthusiast, mastering the basics of Dracaena care will reward you with a beautiful and resilient houseplant. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more plant care tips and indoor gardening advice.